There's a quiet difference between a boy and a grown man, and women feel it within seconds. It's not because of his money, his looks, or the way he dresses, but because of something deeper in how he carries himself. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 4 powerful traits that signal mature masculinity to feminine women. We'll explore what these traits look like when they're strong and grounded, how they become unattractive when they're out of balance, and how you can naturally embody them in your own life. These patterns have been observed by psychologists across cultures for decades. Because when a man develops these qualities, attraction doesn't have to be forced. It begins to happen naturally. Let's start with the first trait, conviction. Feminine energy naturally looks for stability. When a man has conviction, he knows what he believes in. He knows what matters to him. And that clarity creates a feeling of calm strength around him. A woman may not always agree with a man's opinions, but she deeply respects a man who clearly knows what he stands for, because emotional certainty signals that this man can lead his own life with intention, rather than drifting wherever others push him. A man with conviction speaks clearly about what he values. He makes decisions without needing constant validation. He listens to others, but he does not abandon his beliefs just to be liked, or for less than he knows he deserves. His presence feels steady and grounded. Women experience this as quiet leadership. They feel that he knows where he's going, and that creates a natural desire to follow him. Without conviction, a man begins to shape himself around the expectations of others, and often accepts less than he deserves, because he feels that's all he can get. He may say yes when he actually wants to say no. He may change his opinions depending on who he is around. He may avoid expressing what he truly wants because he fears disapproval. Some signs this might be showing up in your life are overthinking simple decisions, feeling anxious about whether people approve of you, or constantly adjusting your personality to fit the environment. None of this makes someone a bad person, but it does make attraction difficult to grow naturally. Because without conviction, a woman may feel she has to carry the emotional direction of the relationship. And most feminine women don't want to lead the man they are attracted to. Conviction can also become rigid when a man mistakes stubbornness for strength. This shows up as refusing to consider other perspectives, dominating conversations, or believing that admitting uncertainty makes him weak. When conviction turns into inflexibility, it stops feeling grounding and starts feeling controlling, or in some cases, abusive. Women often emotionally withdraw from this kind of energy because they feel unseen and unheard. To integrate conviction naturally, start by becoming curious about your own values. Ask yourself simple but powerful questions. What truly matters to me in life? What kind of relationships do I want to build? What standards do I want to live by? Then practice expressing small preferences honestly. Choosing the restaurant, saying what you think about a topic, declining something that doesn't feel right for you. Conviction grows through honest self-expression, and over time, that honesty becomes a quiet strength women can feel. Now let's move into the second trait, courage. Courage is not loud aggression. It is emotional bravery. It is the willingness to be seen, to speak truthfully, and to stand up for what matters even when there is risk involved. When a man has courage, a woman senses that he won't collapse under pressure. He can face discomfort without retreating into avoidance or self-pity. This creates a powerful sense of security, because love requires vulnerability. And vulnerability only feels safe when the person beside you has the courage to hold difficult moments with integrity. A courageous man communicates honestly even when conversations feel uncomfortable. He sets respectful boundaries. He protects what matters to him. He takes initiative rather than waiting for life to happen to him. He is not reckless. He simply understands that meaningful experiences require risk. Women experience this as strength they can trust. When courage is missing, many men fall into quiet avoidance. They avoid difficult conversations. They suppress their feelings. They allow situations that bother them to continue because conflict feels too uncomfortable. They isolate themselves from life, and in many cases, they become invisible to women. Some signs this may be happening to you include replaying conversations in your head instead of addressing them directly, tolerating disrespect because you want to keep the peace, or feeling anxious about expressing interest in someone you like. Over time, this pattern creates frustration and resentment, and unfortunately, it often causes attraction to fade. Courage can also turn into aggression when it loses emotional awareness. This might look like confronting people harshly, escalating minor disagreements, or believing that dominance equals strength. In reality, emotional maturity is the ability to hold tension calmly rather than exploding when challenged. Women tend to feel unsafe around men who confuse intensity with courage. To integrate courage more naturally, begin with small acts of honesty. Express your preferences more openly. Address misunderstandings early. Share appreciation when you feel it instead of holding back. If rejection or disagreement happens, remind yourself that discomfort is part of growth. Every time you face a difficult moment with honesty, your inner courage strengthens, and that courage becomes visible in the way you carry yourself. Before we move into the next 2 traits, I have a small favor to ask. If you're finding this helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps YouTube show you more content like this and helps this message reach more men who may benefit from it. I appreciate you for your support. Trait number 3 is emotional resilience. Attraction grows when a woman feels that a man's sense of self is stable. Emotional resilience means a man can handle setbacks, criticism, and rejection without losing his center. Life will always contain uncertainty. Relationships will always contain moments of tension. A resilient man doesn't crumble when those moments appear. Instead, he adapts and moves forward. This creates a powerful emotional anchor in relationships. When resilience is integrated, a man handles rejection without bitterness. He learns from mistakes rather than collapsing into self-doubt. He remains calm during stressful situations and focuses on solutions rather than blame. Women often describe this quality as emotional steadiness. It creates the feeling that even when life becomes chaotic, this man can remain grounded. When your emotional resilience is underdeveloped, rejection feels devastating. A man may overanalyze every interaction. He may avoid approaching women because the fear of being turned down feels overwhelming. He may also take criticism personally and withdraw emotionally when challenges arise. Signs this may resonate include hesitating to pursue opportunities because of fear, feeling deeply discouraged by small setbacks, or relying heavily on reassurance from others. When a man lacks emotional resilience, attraction can struggle because a woman feels pressure to constantly protect his emotional state. On the opposite extreme, some men develop emotional numbness. They convince themselves that nothing affects them. They avoid vulnerability. They keep emotional distance to avoid getting hurt. While this may look strong on the surface, it often feels cold in relationships. Women don't want a man who feels nothing. They want a man who feels deeply but can still remain grounded. Emotional resilience grows through experience. Put yourself in situations where outcomes are uncertain and your input makes a difference. Start conversations. Try new opportunities. Build a life that means something to you. Accept that not every interaction will succeed. When rejection happens, practice viewing it as information rather than personal failure. Over time, your nervous system learns that discomfort is survivable, and that confidence becomes visible in your energy. Now let's explore the 4th and final trait: authenticity. Many men believe they must perform masculinity to be attractive, but authenticity is what actually creates connection. When a man is comfortable being himself, he communicates honesty through his presence. There is no mask to maintain and no persona to protect. Women often describe this as feeling real, and realness is magnetic because it creates emotional trust. An authentically masculine man enjoys his own interests without apology. He shares his thoughts openly. His personality remains consistent whether he is around friends, colleagues, or someone he is dating. He doesn't pretend to be perfect. He simply allows himself to be genuine. This authenticity allows a woman to relax because she feels she is connecting with the real person, not just the version of him that he wants her to see. When authenticity is lacking, men begin performing roles in order to try to get something, and women feel it. They copy behaviors they believe women want. They hide their true interests. They constantly monitor how they are being perceived. Some signs this might be happening to you include feeling exhausted after social interactions, worrying about saying the wrong thing on dates, feeling like you're overcommitting for a specific result, or feeling like you are playing a character rather than being yourself. Women often sense this performance subconsciously, and it makes emotional connection difficult. When a woman says she has the ick, it's likely the man is being inauthentic in some way, whether he's conscious of it or not. Authenticity without empathy can become bluntness. Some people justify insensitive behavior by saying they are just being honest, but real authenticity still respects the emotional experience of others. Being genuine does not mean abandoning kindness or awareness. You can become more authentic by spending time reconnecting with what genuinely interests you. What activities energize you? What values matter most to you? What kind of lifestyle actually feels aligned with who you are? Then allow those parts of yourself to be visible to the people around you. Authenticity grows when you stop trying to impress people and start focusing on expressing your true self with honesty and respect. When conviction, courage, resilience, and authenticity begin to develop together, something powerful happens. You no longer have to perform masculinity. You begin to embody it. And that presence is something feminine women feel almost immediately. Developing masculinity is certainly important for a man, and so is recognizing compatibility. If you'd like a simple tool to help you recognize whether someone is truly aligned with you and worth your commitment, you can download the free Compatibility Compass using the link below. It will help you identify the qualities that support healthy, lasting relationships. If something in this video resonated with you, leave a comment and share what stood out. Your insight might help another viewer who is on the same journey. And if you want to learn how to embody these traits more naturally in your dating life, watch the video appearing on your screen now. It pairs perfectly with what we talked about today. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.